Karnataka has witnessed the highest spike in COVID-19 cases as 149 cases have been reported across the state. 71 cases were reported from Mandya, 22 from Davangere, 13 new cases from Kalaburgi, 6 new cases from Bengaluru. The total number of deaths has risen to 40 in the state. Patient number 1291, a 65-year-old male patient, has passed away due to COVID-19 in Vijaypura district. The patient was admitted in the hospital with breathing disorders and chest pain to the district hospital. 4 people who entered Tumakuru from Maharashtra in a car on May 16th have now been quarantined by the district officials. The district officials have also said that strict action would be taken against the 4 of them. BJP MLA CM Nibanna from Kalagatti in Hubballi is facing the allegations of distributing food kits given by the state government to his party members instead of the needy. The Congress leaders from Kalagatti have filed a case against Nibanna for his misdoing. RDPR Minister K.S. Ishwarappa said that the state is in the second position for implementing the MNREGA initiative across the country.
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗುವಂತ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಈ ಒಂದು ನರೇಗಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಇವತ್ತು 2ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದೊಂದು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ.
Medical Education Minister Dr. K. Sudhakar urged the passengers in Chikkaballapura to maintain social distancing without any fail. He also added that as many as 1 lakh beds have been made ready to combat the deadly COVID-19 crisis.
ಜೀವನ ಉಳಿಸಬೇಕು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಾಶಸ್ತ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕಳೆದ 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ತಬ್ಧ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ಜನಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವು ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಡಿಲವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಮಾರ್ಗಸೂಚಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆ ಮಾರ್ಗಸೂಚಿಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಪಾಲಿಸಿದರೆ ನಾವು ವೈರಾಣುವಿಂದ ದೂರ ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ವೈರಾಣುವನ್ನು ನಿಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಉಳ್ಳಂಥ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Over 50 migrant workers were being shifted from Yadgir to Kalaburgi in KSRTC buses. The migrant workers who are from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh will be going back to their hometowns by boarding the Shramik trains that stop in Kalaburgi. Government buses on Tuesday started plying on the road in Chikmagaluru district. The district administration has ordered that all the safety norms mentioned by the state government need to be followed in order to function. The Gadag district administration was sending more than 80 migrant workers to their hometowns in KSRTC buses. It has been reported that the officials themselves violated social distancing norms. Government buses have begun their operations in Kalaburgi. The staff conducted special pujas before they resumed operations after a gap of 2 months due to COVID-19. Buses from Raichur left for Ballari, Kalaburgi with passengers on the 19th of May. The first bus from Raichur left to Ballari at around 7:30 a.m. As per the state government's order, government buses resume operations in Shivamogga district. 150 buses resumed service in Tumakuru district. The buses were departing to Bengaluru, Tumakuru, Shivamogga, Chitradurga and Mysuru. In Bagalkot, buses that were supposed to hit the streets at 7 a.m. remained standstill for another 1 hour at the bus stations. And this led to inconvenience of passengers who were waiting for the buses since 6 a.m. As buses resumed functioning in Belagavi district, passengers were seen going through screening and were also sanitized by the officials. Many autos were seen plying on roads in Chitradurga. Passengers were also boarding autos without any fear. Despite the district administration having arranged for facilities for the migrant workers to stay, a few lorries were said to be carrying migrant workers to their hometowns. Over 74 migrant workers were travelling in 2 lorries to Odisha, Rajasthan and other states. Despite orders being passed about drivers and staff of government buses to be given gloves and masks, the government buses staff in Koppal district were provided with no such facilities. The number of passengers waiting for buses in KSRTC bus stop was exponentially high. The passengers were also seen waiting to board buses without maintaining social distancing. Children below 10 years old and senior citizens above 60 years old are not allowed to travel across the country. But many people were found travelling with young children in government buses in Gadag. The government has given permission even to private transport to resume operations across the state. Yet, in Kolar, not any private vehicles came to the streets. Only the government buses and a few autos are plying on the streets. As all the shops can begin functioning from Tuesday, many markets and shops were seen functioning and conducted special pujas before they started their business. Drivers and conductors of government buses conducted special pujas to the buses before they started their operations in Mandya. The staff were seen wearing masks, gloves and also sanitized the buses before they went to duty. Buses hit the streets in Mysuru in the presence of DC Ashok Kumar and other transport officials. While the first departed to reach Bengaluru, the onlooker clapped with happiness. In Ramanagara district, as the buses started functioning, the conductors were seen performing thermal screening tests to the passengers and then giving tickets. People without masks were not allowed inside the bus. After 55 days, Davangere residents came out to the streets. Many business activities began as usual in Davangere and shops were seen open. Private buses and autos also resumed functioning in the district. In the upcoming 3 days, hotels and restaurants are expected to reopen across the state. When asked about the same, the Hotels Association head in Mysuru, Naran Gowda, said they would look into resuming their services, but they are waiting for a confirmation from the state government. Private buses have begun functioning in Udupi, but the number of passengers boarding the buses is absolutely less. The owners now fear that they would not be able to make ends meet. Minister Jagdish Shettar felicitated COVID-19 warriors at Veerapura of Hubballi. Industries Minister also cautioned the passengers in the buses to follow all the lockdown norms and safety precautions. In a shocking incident, a car rammed into a bike and a 29-year-old man named Pramod lost his life on the spot in Nanjangud, Taluk of Mysuru. A case has been registered against the car driver in Nanjangud Rural Police Station.